Hello, I'm Green.
I'm purple.
Welcome back, Green and Purple. We're back playing Dark Souls today, and we just beat the Bed of Chaos last time. Also, I'll acknowledge a failing of my own. I should have been holding my shield up more while fighting the Bed of Chaos, because it does reduce, like, the knockback and also the damage you take. But it's still a stupid boss. I'm not gonna go all the way and be like, this is actually a good boss if you play it right. No. Okay. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go check out Ash Lake, which is my favorite area in this game, even though it's completely optional. Okay. We'll rest here, and then we're gonna be heading back out into Blighttown for a little bit on our way there.
Okay.
You ready for this, Caleb?
Okay.
Such enthusiasm. Go back up here. So yeah, we're done with Demon Ruins, more or less, and Lost Days of
ice cream.
Caleb. This is Caleb's problem. It's so bad that just mentioning ice cream, like, signals to Caleb's system that, hey, we should probably go get some ice cream right now. We're back where this is where we fought Quelaag, if anybody remembers that. Hopefully you remember that. It wasn't that long ago.
I remember.
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
I always hated it. Chocolate.
Again, this is during this is a night recording for us after work, so like the last few episodes, a little more laid back, a little more chill.
Oh, a little more
Except
live.
for the frame rate. Frame rate, you can't chill. You have to stay up. You gotta keep up. I'm looking. The funny thing is like, after I beat Dark Souls this time for the channel, I'm probably gonna be like immediately playing it again because the remaster's coming out, and there's a Switch version. I want to get the Switch version because then you can play it on the go, and that's cool. Oh wait, do I have that? Oh, I should probably get away from the big boulder guide before I start looking through my inventory. Guys. Thing is, you can keep moving even with the... There we go. So I put on the rusted iron ring so we can move at a much more reasonable speed now. And without a second to spare, because otherwise we got hit in the head by that boulder. So we just gotta head back over here. I think you guys should remember we went and lit the first bonfire in this area, but then I said we'd come back to it once we had unlocked the warp ability, which we have, so now we can go back. Reason why you want to unlock the warp ability first is because it's kind of like a dead-end path. Like, there's quite a ways until the end of this area, and then it just ends there. And so if you don't have the warp ability, you have to walk all the way back out, which can be a bit of a slog.
You're a slog.
Come in here.
Luckily, I have popsicles at home.
Caleb brought me a popsicle, and it was kind of funny, just because he just showed up and gave me a popsicle. I'm not complaining. I just thought it was funny. So we're in a big tree, right?
Yes.
And we're in this area called the Great Hollow, which is also an optional area because it's the area between this and Ash Lake. Also, if you remember those weird mushroom people that showed up for a little bit in the area that Sif was at. The basin. Darkroot Basin. Well, this is kind of like their home area. There's a lot more of them here. And there's also our good friend the Basilisk, the weird mouse lizard creatures that do curse, and that's real fun. Are either of you? No. There's a lot more, like, hidden walls in this area. Caleb, tell us a story.
Okay.
Once Austin was fighting a stupid boss called the Bed of Chaos.
What did I say? Oh.
No. He'll get you. Oh, there's our basilisk friend. He heard us. Dead. Oh, God. I forgot about you guys. Alright, Caleb. What's the story about?
One,
Just the enthusiasm. It started with,
oh, so now's not the best time to be asking this from me.
which is exactly why it's the best time to
Right,
be asking
of course.
for it.
What should the story be about?
Tell us about a time that you thought you could, that you would, that you could do anything. I don't know. Tell a story from whenever we were in high school.
I feel like we've told all the good ones.
Well, that's kind of depressing about our high school life then, if we've already run out of good high school stories. There's gotta be some other ones. Have we told the story about that time Tyler was just standing under a tree in the rain?
No.
That was a pretty good one.
You can tell that one because I wasn't in the.
Were you not in our bus?
No,
I
I was in the pit bus.
There was a kid named Tyler. I won't give his last name because I don't want to, not that I'm going to be like, well, anyways, there was a kid named Tyler that was in our section in band. Oh, dang it.
Look what you've done.
I think we can still maybe survive.
Look what you've done.
No, probably not. No.
Whee!
There's a kid named Tyler that was in band with us, and he wasn't dumb. He just was one of those people that the common sense switch in his brain didn't seem to be turned on.
That seems like a nice way of saying he was dumb.
Well, anyways, he would do these stupid things, and we'd be like, Tyler, why are you doing that thing? And then once he'd realized it was stupid, he was like, oh, that's stupid. And we were like, yes it is. Oh. And one day we had gone to a contest. Okay. We had gone to a contest, and whenever we got there, it was raining. And so, our uniforms it was marching band, by the way, just to clarify. Our uniforms were, primarily wool, so you're not supposed to get them wet. So we were just, we had already kind of gotten out of the buses, I think, to start setting things up, but then they told us to get right back on the buses. But we got back on the bus, and I was, a section leader, so I was kind of in charge of keeping track of everybody. And I looked around, and Tyler wasn't back on the bus. So I said, I was like, where's Tyler? Does anyone know where Tyler is? And someone goes, there he is. And so we look out, and just this lone kid, it looked like something out of Charlie Brown or some cartoon, because we look out and just there's a lone tree in the parking lot not far from the bus. And underneath this lone tree, which wasn't even a big tree that would really protect you from the rain, it was a small dinky tree, and he's just standing under this tree, and he's kind of having to bend his neck forward just to fit under the tree because it's so little. And so he's just standing out there under this tree, not even maybe 30 feet from the bus. And I'm just roll the window down, and I yell out to him Tyler! And he's like, what? And I'm like, get in the bus! And he's like, but it's raining. And I'm like, get in the bus! Eventually he comes running over and gets in the bus, but just this image of him just standing and looking forlornly out from underneath this tiny tree so that he doesn't get wet. We're just like, oh my god.
Yeah, he was dumb.
He was an interesting person. Of course, he was
He was
also
dumb.
he was a freshman in high school, so I like to think that he's grown as a person since then.
Nope.
Oh, Caleb doesn't have much faith in people.
Nope. I used to, but I've become more cynical over the years.
I used to be a bright-eyed child.
I always say, like, I once was a SpongeBob, but now I'm a Squidward.
Oh
You
my god.
Punk! Oh my god!
I didn't think this was gonna be a challenge coming down here. This was just supposed to be a nice, relaxing video.
Just smacked you right in the back of the head.
Mr. Hulk Hogan the Mushroom.
Dude, chill.
This was just supposed to be a relaxing video. I was like, here, look at this optional area that I think's really cool. But it's turning into another bed of chaos, just me going through the same area over and over again and dying.
Isn't that the core of Dark Souls, though?
I've been doing pretty good this playthrough.
No, I mean, like,
Until this point.
maybe, like, just standardly when you're playing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ugh.
I think the problem is like whenever you start replaying through these games, like any of the Souls games, is like you get really confident, and you're like, oh, I know this game really well, and so then you stop being careful, which is the whole point of Dark Souls is being careful, not like this. Whenever we come back, this is I was like, before we started recording today, I was like, I should be able to get through quite a bit in today's recording session, but it's just one of those recording sessions where we're just not going to get through a lot. Whenever we come back, I'm just going to be at the bottom, safe from the mushroom men, waiting for you guys to come join me. Bye, everybody.
See ya.